All right, great day, everyone. Ooh, there we go. Refresh, multi-stream. All right, beautiful. We are all set. Sorry for the delay this morning. Was out. I had one quick errand. I am traveling again later today, so wanted to get everything all set up and squared away. The 13th of November, a 33 or a 6-day. Are you ready for fireworks? Oh yeah, we are going to have them today. After the vote that happened overnight for further manipulation of the market, we are seeing that the market so far today, well, I know gold and silver were rocketing, has shown a bit of a drawdown. Now that's okay. 85% of the time, we will return back to that closing price. So I expect us to have a bigger up day today, but I could be completely wrong. Let's go where the market takes us. Let's profit where the market takes us today. All right, let me go to Twitter over here. Pop that up. Something's going on with my... Hey, Carol. Welcome, welcome. Are you a silver trader, Carol? I am loving... I woke up in the middle of the night, 2:22. I wake up at odd times. And I saw silver was skyrocketing. Maybe I had an alert. All right. I did post up my wish list for Christmas. Anybody that wants to send me a box of pennies, grab me a box of pennies. That would be a great way to say, hey, Jane, thank you. Since they minted their last one yesterday. All right, let's post out the limits. I highly doubt that we're going to have those limits drop the market today. But you know what? Ever since March of 2020, 5 years, this is my daily routine. I prep myself for those halt limits. Let's check out and see what we have for announcements for today. CPI numbers coming out at tentative, maybe 8:30. Once they're done, they're, oh, just kidding. No CPI numbers apparently. Just mortgage delinquencies. There you go. All right. Mortgage delinquencies, crude oil at 12 o'clock. That's an odd time. Usually it is always 10:30 or 11. They've changed it up. They need some extra time to get their trades on, is what that tells me. Previous is 5.2, forecast 1 million. Okay, so they're trying to tighten it. I'm going to anticipate that they are going to move oil up today. That's what I think. And federal budget balance coming. We're going to be in the negative. That's my anticipation. Yeah, anticipation negative for sure. All right, let's also look at our crypto fear and greed today. We are at 25. Looks like crypto is going to move up to me based off of that number. And ooh, we're going to have a big move on the market today. Big move, according to that number to me. So let's get into what is rocking and rolling. We have NVIDIA moving today. We have JD moving today. We also saw this on the cover of Barron's, right? If you guys don't already know, I do analyze the cover of Barron's, and I look to see what are we going to be seeing. Well, right off the bat, we have China's big tech. Oopla. Let's go back. All right, open image in new tab. There we go. So look at this. They changed it so that you can't make it. All right, China's big bet on tech. And that is a 35 for the page, right? So big ones, JD, Baba, Tencent Music, Baidu. We got to check out Baidu after yesterday. And Baba, NVIDIA, and Apple. So let's also check out Apple today. I need to put that on. Apple, I anticipate to move higher, but we shall see. We got Baba advancing. Right there. Big gap up on earnings. Alibaba. Where'd Jack Ma go? Remember they said Jack Ma was gone for a long period of time? I wonder what happened to him. Where is he back? It looks like they had earnings overnight, so I'm just gonna, oh no, wait, correction. I think it's after hours. Sometime today. Okay, well, we'll just do it from the beginning of today. We'll call that beginning of today is our point of control for BABA. And I'm going to call it earnings already. It could be you know what? Let's do it as a tentative in italics. It's a pre-earnings. That's a bit more cautious, but I'll use 165.70. We'll use that level. CSIQ. Canadian Solar. Earnings. They corrected him. Corrected who? I'm sorry. Oh, they corrected. Gotcha. They corrected Jack Ma. You know what, Andy? Sometimes people will put stuff in the chat, and then I'm like, oh, what was I talking about when you made that comment? Because I'm not sure where you're going, so I kind of have to guess. So context is good with a word or a name or whatever. Yeah, I figured it out. Great day to you. All right, I am headed where it's warmer today. Where it's warmer, Andy. I'm very excited for the warm weather. All right. Yeah. What? Context or traveling? It just makes me laugh because then I get to play the guessing game. I'm like, what are they talking about? All right, Cisco. Cisco poppin'. You know, that wasn't even on my list, but hey. Silver. We need to look at silver stocks. Let's put on SLV as well. Is that realistic that it's only up that much? Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out because there's a lot of squeezing going on. Oh, nice. Does that usually happen before a storm down there? I feel like they try to warn people. Silver is 538 million. I didn't put the float here. If anyone is there on Twitter, if you can give me, I know there are people on Twitter, but if you can give me go to the bottom, if you're on your phone, turn it horizontal at the bottom, you can comment. I just want to make sure that the chat is working well. If you guys can do that for me, that would be awesome. Okay, this is 538 million. This, ooh la la, 1.35 billion. I just want to make sure chat is working well. All right, let's go back to JD. JD had earnings. Let's pop our earnings. Point of control, 31.79. All right, CSCO. Also earnings. The lagoon is like a giant nursery, so there's tons of babies jumping and playing. Aww. You should post a video today, please, if you can. Share that nature. And SLV. Big money volume, 43.62. Andy, I will be with Trade the Pool on Tuesday morning or at 9 a.m. So I will be posting that out for people. BBAI, ooh, Disney and Rigetti. Disney, Rigetti. All right, Disney's float, 1.8 billion. Earnings, with the cost that they charge for tickets, I'm surprised that it is this low. They haven't had a Marvel movie lately, have they? Rigetti, that was earnings as well. 323 million. 31.48. This is the third day after earnings. If we find a bottom here, we could find a reversal. So keep that in mind. However, up above 31.48 would not. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'll probably post it out on Monday. I'll get the information and post it out Monday or tomorrow, actually. I will ask for info to share. Oh, SanDisk, you were doing so well. What happened? Kicking the bucket. Down, topping off. Look at that, 268.50. Is this the top on SanDisk? Are you a SanDisk trader? If you are, you might want to pay attention. Oh, thanks. All right, 272.04. So let's tweet out what I'm talking about. So if you are new to following me, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And we are covering some of the big top moving stocks. If you have something else, you know, I didn't put Tesla on that list. We will still cover Tesla and NVIDIA for sure. If you have a stock or a crypto that you would like to see that I do not already have on my list, please feel free to put it in the chat and let me know. We will cover it, right? Apple, Disney, Rigetti, SanDisk. Oops, I was going to write the whole thing out. SNDK. I'm also going to cover PAAS, PSLV. Those are two silvers that I am in, so I'm going to check them out as well today, this morning, see what we have going on. Let's also check out Open, and let's check out SES and RR, some other ones as well. Let's put that over here on my checkout list. Tesla, PAAS, PSLV, SES, RR. Okay, so let's post that. Bring this on up over here. Let's paste. So I have been in the trading world since 2000. I was a, oh, hold on, misspelled crypto here. There we go. I was a registered assistant, so that means I had my Series 7, so I was able to take trades for other people, and I was an assistant to 4 brokers. It was partner with the brokers, or one broker in particular that had been there for 25 years, or during my layoff, hold on, just replying. Oops, I replied in all caps. Sorry, Raku, I'm not shouting at you, but I'm agreeing emphatically. Gold short squeeze as well. All right. So I have been in the market since 2000, and then I came back. My second layoff of my life brought me back to the trading world as a day trader. So I've got, you know, multiple years, 25 plus years of trading experience. Also, we'll check out some PLG and PLTM. So giving you my perspective, reminder that this is my personal opinion. I am not a financial advisor. So please trade with proper risk management. There are varying degrees of risk in trading, and no past performance is indicative of future performance. So what do I look at? I'm looking at that biggest wallet in the room. Biggest wallet in the room means biggest manipulation. It can be dark pool money. It can be hedge fund money. It can be a private individual trader, especially on stocks lower than $5. Not many hedge funds and things like that are going in on stocks less than $5 unless they know something. I'm likely going to be starting up my swing trading videos with Trade the Pool in the afternoons. We're going to be looking at the biggest trades of the day and where that big money has been traded on those stocks and who is getting a large position. So those large positions mean either it's moving up or it's moving down. We know that there's going to be a big move, so we wait for the correct move and we trade with them. Right now, Bitcoin, biggest position. Look, we have 3 quarters up here. 1, 2, 3. But the most recent, it was 111.73 and 28 cents. I'm going to look at the daily chart for my swing trades. Intraday, it is pertinent to know if we are going against the big money here for a retracement or if we are going in that same direction. I will look at a day trade to see on my intraday chart, 15-minute for crypto, forex, commodities, and futures, or 5-minute for stocks. So right now, daily point of control for Bitcoin has not moved. We'll do the dailies first, and then we'll get into the intraday. Has not changed on Ethereum. Let's look at XRP. Has it changed on XRP? Has not changed. 241.05. Let's look at XLM. So we're constantly looking at the same area, right? We're looking at October 1st here, 0.323405. It has not changed right there. Let's go to Doge. Doge, it's down here, 0.19444. It has not changed. And Solana, have they changed it on Solana? Solana October level is 193.46. It has not changed. And for Zcash, it has not changed from 238. Oh, you got it, Roger. See, Roger gave me a shout out. AMD. Is Twitter, I'm not seeing anybody from Twitter. You know what? I'm going to go over to Twitter, and if I comment on it, will it make it? I don't know. Can somebody say, hey, Jane, you rock, love you. Have an amazing day, Jane. You're the best. Oh, I thank you. Just so I know that the chat is working over on Twitter, please. That would be amazing. Okay, let's go to Bitcoin. Do I see that? Let me go back up here. Yeah, okay, that worked over there. All right, so intraday, we're going to look at this for our day trade levels. So right now, intraday, 102.9378. 102.923, hold on. 102.923 and 78 cents. Thank you, Roger. I was looking for it on Twitter. Josephine, thank you. Josephine, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You know what, Josephine, life has been crazy busy, so you need to keep bugging me, okay? All right, we're going to do 103.500. All right. For a potential bull trade and 102. How's everybody else like been? I feel like mine has been like super fast forward in the past week. Has anybody else felt like that? 102.00, 103.500. Lots of change in a good way, but very busy. Very, very busy. All right, Ethereum intraday level is 35.02, 23. I'm also a Leo. Maybe it has to do with just Leos. I don't know. Let's do 34.20 here for potential short trade or up above 35.50. $34.20, $35.50. All right, let's go to XRP. I feel like everyone's being shy. Nobody wants to chat today. Where's Willie? Willie, where are you? Maybe Willie's working. All right. 245. So 245 for XRP for a potential short, or 253 for a potential long there. 245, 253, and big money is at 249.86. There we go. Big money bought on XRP, dancing around a potential short there. All right, 0.294. I'd maybe put it right here. 0.2945. All right. Let's put it, can we do 9? I want 9.5. Could just do it on the thing. There we go. All right, so XLM, potential short below 0.2795, potential long above 0.2945. Big money levels at 0.292326 there. All right, Doge, big money's above for the past year. Looks like they wanted to sell this one down. All right, potential short below 171, potential long 0.171, potential long above 0.177. Intraday point of control is at 0.17556 right there. All right, big money has sold. Let's go to Solana. All right, Solana today up above 156.60 or short below 154 would be amazing. Yeah, let's go 154. It might get tested right there, in which case if it does, 153.50. Okay, short below 154, long above 156.50, and 155.91 is where that big money is. All right, let's go to Zcash here. All right, welcome to everybody. If you are new to the live stream, welcome. If you have anything that you would like to see, put it in the chat. Right now I'm doing the crypto segment where I map out potential trades on cryptos. So Zcash has been rocking lately. If you know Gary, the numbers guy, he had talked about how this one was going to move up because it was founded on a 28-day. Many companies founded on 28 days are lucrative. Potential short below 492, potential long above 508, and big money on the intraday right now is 502.69. All right, so that is our crypto segment. If you check out the cryptos, you can see that I've got red and green. Red means big money has sold. Green means big money bought. So on the big picture, the red ones are more bearish trades. The green ones are more bullish trades long term. However, you do have the intraday fluctuations within those patterns. So be aware of that. If it goes green above 253 today for XRP, you are in a bullish trade with big money at your back. If it goes green on Zcash above 508 today, you've got big money at your back, which means they are supporting you. You got your back, right? You want the big money at your back. All right, let's get over to the stock segment now. We've seen that the Chinese stocks are moving. I closed down that image, bummer, of the Barron's magazine where they were talking about, let's see if I can find it more quickly here. Just go to media and boom, right here. This post, we can post it up there. Barron's cover, China's big bet on tech. Beijing is doubling down on innovation. Can that lift its ailing economy? So not only not only Chinese tech stocks, but we've got KWeb, FXI, BBAI, JD, Baba, NVDA, Apple, Tencent, Billy, Pinduoduo, and GLW up on solar. That's my thoughts. I haven't actually checked out GLW today, so let's go and check out GLW, see if it moved up this week. Yeah, it has moved up this week. Looks like maybe we're having a bit of a toppy top, but let's see from earnings. It looks like they were calling out, yeah, we're going to take it up. So it is up above big money at the moment. Let's go on over to JD. So JD, big move up earlier this morning. Let's put it back to a 5-minute chart over here. They had earnings overnight. So our earnings level is 31.67. They have moved that. 31.67. It was, ooh la la. It was at 31.79 earlier when I pulled it up. 31.69. All right. And from where our big money is today on the intraday, just starting from 4 a.m. So 31.79 is 31.67 now, is from the point of control from earnings. So it goes from yesterday or from last night. The 31.80 is going to be from 4 a.m. So let's see if we go above 32.20, let's get out of the traffic zone there. you've got a pretty nice trade, 32.50, 32.60, might get stuck here around 65.70, but other than that, you've got some pretty clear skies above. Now, short trade wise, I would say below 31.60. 31.60, you've got a little 12-cent trade down to 48. 33 would give you 16-cent trade. 31 is going to give you a 20-cent trade. So know that though we've hit the 33 overnight, and again, this might be a continuation to the downside. It might be a bit rocky to the downside because of all of these areas below, right? However, it's definitely on watch. All right, 31.60, 32.20. Let's check out our daily short volume. If you don't know what daily short volume is, when trades are open, you either open it as a long or as a short. Short meaning you borrow it from the broker. When we have a daily short volume that is higher than 50%, there is a good chance, if it is gapping up in the morning, that we could see a short squeeze like CSIQ, right? So you've got shorts that need to cover. Let's see what, I'm going to go back one. Let's go back to CSIQ. Let's see, that is lower float at 45 million. That is a caution there. 52%. So for the past 50 days, 51% short. For solar too is also running a pretty high short volume. But over the past couple days, you can see on average the past 10 trading days that are posted right here, 53% short volume. So people were going, oh, it's going to drop, it's going to drop, it's going to drop, it's going to drop, it's going to drop. Oh, it dropped. Wait, now it's gapping up. So they have been betting against a positive earnings, and it has created a short squeeze, right? Lower float short squeezes can be life-changing. 68% short overnight with SLV. People anticipating, we'll look at silver at the end of that. We'll check out those silver stocks. Let's get to BABA. BABA has earnings or had earnings. It's a volatile day, so I would be cautious. Get ready for wild and crazy movement today. Once we have a solid timing for earnings, we could move off from there. 166 for a potential long trade and 162.95 for a potential short trade. That'll give you $2. This one is volatile on earnings for sure. I remember I'd had surgery and was on meds and trading it. Don't do that. Don't do that. It won't turn out well. All right. Let's go to CSIQ. Open door is a rocket ship. Great day, Willie. I was wondering where you were. Everyone's been quiet this morning. We need some more chatting. It's boring when it's just me talking to a screen. At least I feel like that. I like the interaction. All right, CSIQ earnings. Let me give that. This has a potential for low float short squeeze, right? Low float short squeeze can be life-changing. If you are prepared, you trade with proper risk management, they can move like a rocket ship. Willie. This could be a quick day trade, Willie. Rocket ship, you can see, look, it went from 15 to 34 in how many days? Let's just go right here. 15. In 10 days, it gained 116%. This could be leg 1, 2, major leg 3. We might see this move again. This could have the ability to move up to 50 today. It could also drop back down to 24. Just be prepared either way, right? 28.80 and 32.50 are the levels there. Let's go to Cisco. Somebody say quick day trade. Somebody say 911. Murder on the dance floor. That's it. That's a song that popped into my head. Somebody say 911. Murder on the stock market. Yeah. Oh, got it, Willie. Perfect. There you go. So that's good to know for all of us, Willie, that you have a 2 to 5 year plan on everything. for all that you are talking about. Everybody has different perspective. Very nice. All right. Let's go above 79.20. This looks like it wants to close the gap back down. 78.40. 78.40, 79.20. We have a little dark cloud cover. They did have earnings overnight. However, we are almost below that today, right? The big money level for today is at 79. They sold 79.16. Let's go to SLV. SLV, big money, down below 43.62. Where's my red line? I don't know why that 46.81. Oh, that's the former high. That's why I have 46.81 there. So SLV, let's put it 49. Just kidding. Just kidding. They sold at 49.19, so we got to move it up above here. 49.50 or below 48.49 here. All right. So 48.49. I want to see if I can do this. Oops. I'm going to try to, no. Oh! Okay. Just playing around on the back end stuff there. All right, 48.49. Why the penny shy? Because we have a Camarilla right there. All right, let's look at silver on that. All right, we're going to look at open and AMD as well. No, I don't want to hide SSRM. Open, AMD, just for reminders. All right, let's go to silver and gold. So let's look at silver on the big picture. Nice. Beautiful. All right, I'm on the wrong chart. So let's go here. Let's make this a 3-day chart. So silver, when we go back in time, we might need a weekly chart here. There we go. We surpassed back here. We surpassed the high. And then it ran up, pulled back to our 8 EMA. If we go to the 33, did we just pull back to the 4? Yeah, we pretty much pulled back to the 4. Big money is 47.96.50. Ah, thanks, Roger. So silver has a huge buying wick on the 33. Why do I like the 33? I don't know. It proves itself time and time again. So big money got in here, here, and here for the last year, right? So we only have levels below us on silver. Let's pull it back to a 24-hour chart. We have a double top. We have a double top setting up, and they tested a new high yesterday. Big money has not moved. Now, let's go to see where we are from here. Where did they trade? 53.48.50, right? Right at that high. So are people getting in to take it higher, or are they going to sell it back down to 48.35? So your risk would be $5 versus, let's see what we had from this run, right? So $5 risk for 14, 15. That's pretty good risk, right? So even if you were to buy now and you say, hey, I'm going to get out if silver drops below 48.50, likely it won't because inflation is only going up. But if I were to see that, we're also due to have further interest rate cuts. They just stopped minting the penny. So I guess demand for copper would actually drop since they stopped minting the penny. So now that we see this, we also have a rounded bottom, first technical Stop, I would anticipate 659. I would say, what is that? 60. I would anticipate a 60 and then on up to 80. If we were to pull it all the way back, yeah, I mean, Willie, I anticipate this going to 100 by the end of the year. Honestly, I anticipate a nice little double because the short squeeze, if people start calling all those contracts, it's going to be pretty crazy. Yes. But, and how much does the government really draw on, let's see, copper is, I want to see you. Copper futures. Yeah. Okay. Nah, I'm not going to do that right this second. I don't need to. Okay. I don't know why it went to Apple. Any event, let's move forward. Let's go to NVIDIA. Actually, let's check out AMD now. Let's look at AMD 24-hour chart. Beautiful 33-day chart. We need millions of miles of new transmission lines. Got it. Also, wires for any new houses. Okay, so AMD, Roger. 256.50 or below 253. All right, let's look at open for Willie. Willie is looking long-term perspective. Short term, we have a little dark cloud cover. Next test of the high, that's totally normal. Could come back down and test the 840 and then move up. However, this looks like it could move further. Let's see, 930 for a potential long trade there and 9 to the downside. All right, let's go to NVIDIA. I could do my other, let's go to silver stocks now. What time? Where's my time? 9:01. All right, I'm a little delayed because I got started a little late. All right, so no wonder this has not hit that same high, even though we went higher. But for PSLV today, if we go up above 1788, you've got an 18-cent trade up above there. Up above, you've got 34 cents. Roger, did you see the question from Willie? I don't know if you can see it. I can announce it. But he's asking how old you are. All right, 1749 for a potential short and 1788 for a potential long there. PAAS. I don't even have any lines on here. We had earnings. Earnings, point of control is up at, or down at 36.82. Very nice. Do I have any lines on here? I do. It's going to be red, so let's put this 36.40. And this one's going to be green, so let's put 39.60. So PAAS had earnings. So let's put up above 39.60. Or where's my red one? Way down there. That's not where I want it. All right. 38.50. Smaller trades, but 38.50 and 39.60. You had 15 days of 150 when I was slow for 3 weeks just recently. Thanks, Jane. Awesome, Roger. Very happy to hear that you're doing well. All right, NVIDIA. That's why I'm here. It's to help others, right, Roger? Roger, did you hear my wish list? Willie, did you hear my wish list for Christmas? I want a box of pennies, please. If you guys get me a box of pennies, that'd be amazing. 190.50 and 192.50. The float, 23.3 billion. Big money level since earnings, the most recent earnings. Yes, that's what he does. He trades options. Is 177.75. All right, let's go to Apple. Apple seems to be topping out a little bit, but I see a nice little flag forming right here. Do you guys see it? Do you see this? Oh yeah, flag on Apple. As long as we stay above their big money zone right here, 270.19, which is that bottom of that flag, then we are going to see Apple go higher. How high? Let's measure this move right here from the low here. 32.35 if we go above 273. You know what? Let's publish that idea out. Publish idea. I don't want that. Publish your idea. There we go. And just the 1440 Apple bull move above. Duplicate. I need to see the chart. No, I want Apple. Give me Apple. $275. Potential above 275 for Apple, or a break down lower if we close below 270. Continue. There you go. We'll do analysis. What do we want to say? Trend analysis, chart patterns. Okay. Yes. Let's go. Let's publish. All right. Let's go back to regularly scheduled. Okay. I hope it showed up that. Okay. So for today, day trade 274. And 272.73. Beautiful, beautiful. 272.73 and 274. Float is 15.3 billion, 14.7. That number has dropped. They've been selling, insider selling. You know what? On Monday we'll go through insider selling, as well as The Economist, and as well as the Barron's cover. Yep, you know it. You know it. All right, Disney earnings. Big money's down here at 109.95. Go below 109.50, potential short trade, or up above 111. 109.50, 111. Let's go to Rigetti. What do you guys think? You think that an afternoon swing trade would be awesome? Would you guys like that afternoon swing trade perspective? Let's go 27.64. We'll give you 30 cents. You can be more conservative, go to 28, or potential short trade below 26 here for Rigetti. 26, 27.64. Let's go to SanDisk. You say it like spaghetti. Spaghetti? Rigetti. What did I say? Rigetti? The French G is a J. So that Rigetti? I don't know. That's how my mind reads it, so that's how I say it. All right, 266.50 here. Rufro, how's it going? All right, all right. 266.50, 274. All right, what did we miss? We missed SES. SES. Earnings, had earnings. Where's our new level there? 222. This is a robot automation stock. I'd put it 206 and 230. Let's look at RR. Doing some assessment. Not correcting you. Yeah, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. I hear ya. It's just how your brain reads it, right? I don't take it personally. I really don't take anything personally anymore, except for when people are directly like yelling at me, then I'd have a hard time with that. $4 for potential long trade, reversal move there, and I'd say below 335. All right, do we miss anything else that you guys put out there? Tesla, I haven't done Tessie. I don't know where my clock is. It's usually right here. It's bugging me on my screen, but it's okay. No, I have some hundreds. I don't think I have 1,000, but 77-pound range. All right, I need to curl some. You know what? People should make silver barbells for working out. That'd be great. All right, that's what we need to do. Not only is it good for your health, but it's good for your wallet. That's the tagline. That's the slogan. Can you pump a 1,000-ounce barbell? What do you think? How about we have the silver gym? You have 8 of the hundreds. You had, okay. 423, 421.93, and 428.02. All right, there you go. That's what I see for today. Let's look at the indexes. We should make silver barbells. We should make them for the ladies. You got to make your 2-pounders, 5 pounds, 15 pounds. How cool would that be? For like the meathead muscle heads that really, why didn't anybody think of this before? 481.20. Yeah, 481.20. It's really making me laugh. Maybe you're already out there. 482.60. How cool would that be? I'd like a set of 2-pound silver barbells. That'd be cool. Yes. Yes. It's like put your money where your mouth is. No, that's a silver fork. Too much fun. 241.50 here. And let's put it up above over here. 243.50. Yeah, right? Why? How come nobody's ever thought of that? It seems like it'd be easy, too. Like, you measure things in ounces. Well, what else do you measure? Barbells. They have baby rattles. They're silver. Those look like mini barbells, but they're not barbells. Like an octagonal barbell. That'd be super easy, I think. No, is that the put your money where your mouth is? That comment? All right, 620.50 and 616.50. 616.50, 620.50. We're getting the green lights still on the Qs. We're still up above, so this is a nice little retracement. If it comes back to that 612.50 zone, it could. That would be a potential. That's the midline to the upward channel. Got it. That's back to that whole, I got to read people's minds as to what the comment was in reference to. What was I saying? Mouth and money. Got it. 63.10. To me, this retracement is for a bigger move to the upside. We are going to have a big day, in my opinion, on the indexes. I really believe it's going to be a big trading day. So be prepared. I'm not live tomorrow. I will be live Monday at 8:15. Hope you have an amazing trading day. Carpe Profit sees those profits one trade at a time. And you know what, Willie? Maybe we could, for those traders that like silver, maybe we could create some silver barbells to sell. 1 pound, 2 pound barbells. No shame, right? Get your trading workout in with a little, hey, 100 reps with 1 pound, 2 pound, still doing the work. All right. Have an amazing weekend. I will see you all on Monday, 8:15. Until then, don't just have a great day, great weekend. Enjoy it. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. Bye.